What happens when you swallow a pill? So you drop the pill in to the water, and it will start melting. Oh, dissolving.
YouTube Shorts are a newer invention, and there's really nothing wrong with them on the surface, because YouTube has always had a history of having short-form content, a few seconds long, someone reacting to something, or just something funny happening. But this type of content was never really revolutionized until TikTok came out.
A little to your right. To your right. No, Tyler, to your right. Brakes. Uh-oh.
Now, to make one of these videos, we have to do a few things. There's a little bit of hard work involved, just a tiny bit, so bear with me. First, we have to drag our reaction screen, which is this one, upwards. So in Adobe Premiere, just drag it upwards. Next, we have to put a funny or relatable video or something cool, satisfying, or whatever below. And once we've done that, we have to react to it. Wow, isn't this crazy, guys? I never knew this existed. I thought they were only in Minecraft. Wow. Guys, can you believe it? Look at this video. Wow. Awesome. Whoa, I never knew it had 4 legs. I only thought it had 2. I've never seen this before. Now, YouTube Shorts came out in September of 2020, around the big TikTok boom during the pandemic. And it started as a way to add an alternative to TikTok, because TikTok was absolutely dominating the market when it came to short form content, and YouTube was just kind of dragging along. And did people ask for YouTube Shorts? Kinda. I mean, TikTok had been embroiled in a lot of controversy, especially with data usage and with user information being so publicly shared, in addition to how invasive the data aggregation was on the site. And it's fascinating to really look at the timeline here, because around the same time YouTube Shorts came out, you started to see creators from TikTok start to march their way over to YouTube. And now that TikTok's future is looking a little less likely, it seems like YouTube Shorts are starting to inherit a lot of the problems that TikTok has had in the long term. And one of these is a reaction channel. And we've talked about them a lot already. But reaction channels have always been part of YouTube culture, from very early days all the way until now. And they've gone through a few periods. The first period of reaction channels were the classic reaction channels. Look at this, like the 2 Girls 1 Cup era, where you just set up webcam right next to you, and then you watch a video, or you put in the little box right here, and people would react to it.
Somebody
That was one of the cornerstones of early YouTube. And eventually people realized, well, I can make a whole career out of YouTube. Actually, I can make a whole career out of reacting. And this is where we start to see the YouTube dark age of reaction. And the YouTube dark age of reaction really were those channels where it'd be someone just sitting down, watching something, and saying absolutely nothing.
To get burned.
Okay, so this lady is overeating her dog, and it keeps on burping, which means that the food in its stomach doesn't have enough acidity to absorb the food. And then
to give props to some of these newer guys, at least they're acting like a baby seeing a flashy toy for the first time. You know, they're talking a little bit. They're adding just a smidge to their content. Some of them don't. But the exception is not always the rule. However, we are starting to see a new dark age. And this new dark age is I like to call baby's first reaction channel. And as we've seen in the past, it's generally people just reacting to something in a very how would you put it? Dumb as hell way.
Oh, we've got some tablets. They're not going to fit in them little holes, surely. Oh, I was wrong. Jesus, to the what? And now they're clipping them in all the little holes. God, everyone likes their hole filled now and then.
I think the worst offender out of any reaction channels is Surfnboy.
I got really creative for my family's white elephant this year. Oh, he put a switch inside of an entire loaf of bread. That's dedication. He cut every piece of bread. Imagine thinking you got a loaf of bread as a present, then you open up and you see a switch. That'd be sick. Things we all drew as kids. Let's see what this is. Oh, the sun in the corner. Everybody did that. Everybody did a little sun in the corner. The McDonald's and birds. Yes.
Surfnboy does is he takes what other reaction channels do, which is generally just talk about the content and be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He turns it up to 11. Everything's interesting. Everything's cool. He doesn't know how anything works. And he has this like, it's genuinely amazing how he is able to do this. It's genuinely amazing to see someone who acts like they know nothing. And instead of that beautiful sense of, oh, wow, I'm getting it. This is so cool. He never seems to get it. He never seems to understand it. And the YouTube comments flame him for it. Now, with reaction channels and engagement, there's a few things we need to look at. Number one, comment engagement and share engagement. If you create a reaction video and generally it's not super interesting, people will flame you for it, but it's not going to be major. However, if you are doing what some of these reaction channels do, and you are intentionally or not, but in any way being obnoxious and just saying, whoa, 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 you are going to get a higher engagement because people are going to clown on you. And the issue is, when you clown on these reaction channels, it feeds into the algorithm. It makes their videos more popular. It makes them show up in feeds more because YouTube sees those videos as good engagement. And when YouTube sees videos with good engagement that aren't offensive or controversial, they do really well. And that's what a lot of these guys have mastered. How to make a video that is so easily engaged with that YouTube will pick it up and run. And the next part of this is something I like to call the virality factor. Most of these videos generally follow a few formats. The first one is a satisfying video or the cool thing being done. And this is stuff like people pounding in sand, people creating art, or other stuff.
About this hydraulic press, what do you think about it?
The hydraulic press is squishing.
You don't really even have to be Mr. Beast for the virality factor to happen. You just have to pick your content well. And once you're able to get a few videos that pop off, you just ride that algorithm all the way home. And that's what we see with people like Surfnboy. Because they take videos that do well, they take videos that engage well, and videos that have a virality factor, and they just ride them. And we're never going to see an end to this. At the end of the day, these videos just do too well. And there are some people that really do like reaction channels. There are people that will sit down and they want to feel like they're in a parasocial relationship with a YouTuber or a creator. They want just a friend to watch a video with. And that's fine. That's kind of the appeal with streaming. That's the appeal with a lot of parasocial stuff. However, I think there's a big difference between watching a streamer react to videos and then having videos appear in your YouTube Shorts feed of just someone sitting there looking at a video, adding really nothing, and just essentially gaming the algorithm. And that's really the problem. And I don't think there's an end to this problem. The only way you can really stop it is by just clicking don't recommend channel. And that's it. And I have an announcement for creators like this. Please let me edit your videos or hire an editor. Please just make something really engaging. Please, please stop.